Welcome to my channel. I'm Ray Luna. For today's reading, we're looking into who is your future spouse. So we're going to look at their personality, the love dynamic, and at the end of the reading, we're going to have some appearance cards. So for group number 1, we have a jet heart. For group number 2, we have a tiger's eye heart. And for group number 3, we have a rose quartz heart. So take your time and pause the video if you need more time to decide. And once you have chosen a card and a crystal, head to the description or the comment section and click on the correlating timestamp to receive your reading. Welcome to your reading group number 1. You chose the jet heart. And with your cards here, we have hero, heroine, child divine, and the hermit. So what I'm seeing here for your future spouse is this is someone who definitely likes to be a helpful person. So maybe growing up, this person wanted to be a superhero, or they liked a lot of hero-like characters, comic book characters, something like that. I feel like this person wants to be a hero in relationships with people. So when you are married to this person, they will do a lot to be your hero or your heroine and help you out and make sure everything's taken care of and that you feel like you are secured. I also feel like your future spouse is someone who could like outdoor activities, because in this hero card, we see the two people climbing up, and this kind of reminds me of like a mountain, a tree. So I feel like this person might like to go outdoors. They might like climbing, hunting, or they might like camping. They really like to be out in nature and enjoy the sounds, enjoy the animals. And I think there's someone who might do detoxes away from electronics. So if they have social media, they might take 2 weeks where they don't use anything to look online, or they take a lot of breaks from technology. I also think it's possible that this person's very spiritual. So this could be one reason why they like the outdoors. With the hermit card, they like to go away from everyone and everything. They might like to camp at night and look up at the sky and see the stars. Maybe this makes them feel more connected to the universe or whatever they believe in. They might just feel really calm when they're out in the woods, out in the forest, outside, right? I feel like this person is someone who could also do work outside. So for some reason, with this hero card, I think of someone who could be like a park ranger. I also think of like the state of California for some reason, like, the national forest. Someone who likes going to places like that or works someplace like that. That's what I'm picking up. I also think this person has very kind traits here with child divine. So I feel like this person could have been really lucky and could have been blessed with a really good childhood. So this person tries to treat people like how they had kindness in their childhood. So they really are someone who is kind and innocent in some ways because they were sheltered from some difficulties that other people in the world, unfortunately, aren't as lucky to have been sheltered from. So this person is very kind, but there is times they might be kind of like ignorant on things, or they might not know, but they're always willing to learn and fix that. And because of their upbringing, they're still a very kind person. And they like to help people out. Like they'll help their neighbor, or they look out for people in their neighborhood. They are a good person. So I'm going to put down my next set of cards for you guys and see what else we can find out about your future spouse. Okay, with these cards here, we have the 5 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, the Devil, King of Cups, 10 of Swords, and the 8 of Pentacles. So with these first 3 cards here, I feel like this person's personality is someone who likes to be alone a lot. So this is also another reason why they like being outdoors. They like to get away from the world. They like to escape the problems that, society might have. They don't like to read comments on social media. They don't like to constantly browse things online. They like to be in the real world. And they're more spiritually connected when they are outside and they are out in the world. I also feel like this person really likes animals. So they could be someone who has a couple of dogs, a couple of cats. Maybe they have both a cat and a dog. But I feel like this person really likes nature. I also feel like because they really like nature, they might not necessarily be like someone who is a fashionista, okay? Like they might wear more casual clothing. They're still like clean and put together, but they don't really put a lot of money towards their clothes or their fashion. They like to keep things simple because they always want to be like doing things that are functional. They're not a looks-based person, so like they're not really caring about the aesthetics of things as much. They care about like if it's functional, if it can be used multiple times, or they care more about like the backstory of things, like the spiritual side of things. They're not very materialistic. I also feel here too that this person too, like maybe one reason why they could like to be away from people is maybe they might not agree with popular opinions, so they might think a little differently, or they might feel like for instance with technology's everywhere. So this person could disagree with how much technology is used in modern day society, something like that. So they really like to be more so with their authentic self. They like to go outside, read a good book. They're someone who isn't really into like this person would never want to be famous, okay? Never want to be famous. They don't want attention like that. They like being private and having their own space. And with the other cards here, I feel like this person really likes you guys because you give them hope. So with the 10 of Swords here, it's like if this person felt that they were in an inescapable situation, they feel like if they were with you, it's like you could take them out of that situation. You can make them feel better. You make them feel like, okay, there's hope to continue on working on whatever it is they're working on. There's hope to not give up when there's troubles in life that happen. This person feels more emotionally grounded with you. With the King of Cups here, they feel like you're a mature, balanced, smart person. Maybe some of you guys, when you are with this person, you're really going to like how they're not totally into social media. You're going to like how they're kind of maybe not old-timey, as in like they have traditional values, but they're old-timey as in like they prefer a board game over like a video game. Okay, so that's how it is. I feel like you could really be refreshed by how this person acts compared to most people. So I'm going to put down my next set of cards for you guys and see what else comes through. Okay, with these cards here, we have Ascending, Creativity, Cherry on Top, Little Ones, Apology. So what I'm seeing here too, I feel like you guys, as a couple, you could do a lot of things together that are creative. So you guys can paint together. You can maybe make music together. You could just go on many outdoor adventures together. Or it's possible too, if you're someone who is more so like an indoor person, maybe you're opposite of this person, I feel like they'll still be good for you, because it's like when you do these outdoor adventures with them, you can use the outdoor adventures as inspiration. Like your good times together will fuel your creativity as an artist, or They will make you feel creatively inspired, whether or not you are an artist or an indoor person. But there's something here where it's like this dynamic or the way this person is really refreshing and is going to help you break out of your mold or make you feel more comfortable in some way. I think you're both going to help each other too. So like instead of one person sacrificing more in the relationship for the other, I feel like you're both going to help each other be your best version of yourself. You're both going to ascend. You're both going to get a glow up when you're married together. You're both going to have your lives improve when you're together, not just one of you, or it's not something where you have to sacrifice a lot to make it work. It just is a healthy, fun relationship that feels refreshing to both of you. I also see here with cherry on top, I feel like maybe this relationship too, it's like, even if you like it at first, and then obviously this is a future spouse reading, so you eventually get married to this person, it's like, as the relationship progresses, it's like it gets better and better, better than you have thought it could be. Like it's better than possible, or better than you ever have hoped it to be. I also feel here too that this is someone you'll definitely have children with if that's what you want. I feel like this person is definitely mature, responsible, mentally sound, emotionally sound enough to have kids and actually, be there, support you. You guys support each other. This is someone who isn't afraid to step in and help out with children. Whether this is someone who is a man or a woman, this is someone who will be very hands-on and help out a lot or do a lot to make sure your kids are fine, they have their education, they have their food, they're being put to bed at a certain time. Like this person is also spiritual, so maybe they'll teach the kids like spiritual beliefs, or they'll try to help their kids have a worldview that will help them and set them up for success. And also with apology too, I feel like if this person makes mistakes or does something wrong, they're not going to apologize in a way that it's like, oh, I'm sorry, you feel hurt. They're going to apologize genuinely and truthfully, like, I did something wrong. I am sorry. What can I do to fix that? And they'll offer solutions, like a very mature, responsible person. So I feel like this relationship will be very healthy and it will be a very good marriage. So lastly, I'm going to put down some appearance cards to see how this person may look like. Okay, with these cards here, we have long hair, piercings, high cheekbones, and black hair. So this person, regardless of their gender, could have longer hair. I feel like this person could wear their hair up, like in a ponytail, or if this person has longer hair, I do think this person like takes care of their hair. Or like, for instance, if this is a woman, she could have her hair styled many different ways. And if this is a guy who has longer hair, especially with like the outdoors things I picked up, or actually regardless of gender, this person, when they go outdoors, they might want to put their hair up. So it's like, it's more functionable, easier to go around without having your hair like blowing everywhere. So like, this is just someone who cares a lot about their hair. With black hair, self-explanatory. This person could have darker colored hair, black hair, brown hair. I also see too, like with piercings, this person could have notable piercings. I feel like this person could have a nasal piercing, or they also could have a piercing like, I don't know what the name of it is, but those piercings that are on someone's eyebrow, or maybe a piercing, like a lip ring, something like this. I feel like this person has some type of piercing that They pull off really well. Like, even if you're someone who doesn't think piercings are attractive, this person will pull it off really well. And with high cheekbones, I feel like this is someone who has a really good face structure. And overall, they just look really like healthy, fit, and good. So that's what I'm picking up for you, group number 1. I hope you guys liked it. If you do like this reading, consider liking the video, subscribing if you haven't yet, hitting the notification bell so you don't miss any other time I post a video. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. Welcome to your reading, group number 2. So you chose the Tiger's Eye Heart, and with your cards here, we have Shapeshifter, Dilettante, and Seeker. So what I'm seeing here for your future spouse, I feel like your future spouse is someone who has lived many different lives, but in one. So I feel like this person has been through many transformative experiences. So I feel like growing up with Shapeshifter and Seeker, it's possible that this person grew up in a family that moved a lot. So this person could have lived in many different countries, or, depending on where you live, like many different states, if you live in the United States and you're watching this. But this person has lived in many different places. They have had to move many different times, or they have something where it's like they always had to adapt. They always had to change and match the situation that they were put in. So I feel like this person is someone who can kind of handle anything. It's also possible, not for everyone, but for some people, this person could have grown up in a military family, because military people can move a lot, or something similar to that. Like their parents could have had a job that required them to move many different places. I think it's possible this person's really good at connecting and talking to different people. They're very persuasive. So it's also possible this person might know multiple languages because of their family life growing up. It's also possible that this person developed a liking to traveling after experiencing living in so many places. So maybe this person does a lot of solo travel, or they travel with groups of friends and they just want to experience life. I also think it's possible too, with Shapeshifter and Seeker, this person could like to learn about religions, like different types of religions. So maybe they read a lot of religious text, or they might not always agree with everything they're reading, which is interesting, but I feel like for some reason that they really like religious, like books, they really like learning about different types of religions. So for instance, this person will learn about like Christianity, they'll learn about Judaism, they'll learn about Muslim beliefs. This person likes to learn about all different types of religions, and they also like to learn about maybe like philosophy. But overall, this person's like really interested in learning about different people, different cultures. So I feel like that's going to come with their background in some way. And with this middle card, I also feel like this person could have many different hobbies as well. So maybe this is someone, like each week they're doing a different hobby. They're cooking one week, then they're learning how to kayak the next week. They're learning hair and makeup, fashion one week, and then they're learning how to film and take photos. So it's like this person's always doing something different, always taking in new information. For some reason, this is what makes this person happy and makes them enjoy life. Like this is their thing, is always doing something different. I also think it's possible to, like, this person could have had a life as a teenager where they were really into like music, art, and then they become an adult and they're very more logical, business. They do more stuff like related to math. Like, I hope this makes sense. Like, this person lives many different lives within their one life. they're always doing something different and changing who their personality is, who they are. But that is part of them, is that they're always changing and shape-shifting. So I'm going to put down some more cards for you guys and see what else we can find out. Okay, with these cards here, we have Queen of Cups, Five of Wands, the World, Page of Cups, the Sun, and the Six of Pentacles. So with these first three cards here, this is someone who is emotionally satisfied and fulfilled by exploring the world. That's why I'm heavily picking up travel or learning about different religions in the world or different beliefs, different people. Like, this is something this person really likes. I also think it's possible for you guys, this person could be from a different place than you, a different culture, something like this. I think it's also possible here with the Five of Wands. This person is really competitive. They're really ambitious. So maybe they feel like by learning a lot, it will help them be more competitive. It will help them beat people out with jobs or getting recognition for their hobbies, whatever they like to do. I feel like this person does like to compete. Or I also think it's possible, like maybe a negative trait, or it doesn't have to be negative, but I think this person likes gaining attention from like their stories they tell. So like they like to talk about like, oh, you know, that crazy time I was traveling to some country and then all this stuff happened. Like, you know, they like to tell lots of different stories about their adventures, all the places they have been, all the interesting people they have met. Like, they feel like that makes them more interesting and unique. So this person likes attention in that way, which, you know, depending on how someone acts, I feel like that can be negative or positive. But this person is really fulfilled in that way. I also think it's possible they could have a job where they're traveling many places as well. And with these three other cards here, I feel like this person really likes you guys because you're optimistic, you're bright, or you at least make this person feel more optimistic, more happy. I also feel like with the Page of Cups, like you have a lot of interesting or creative ideas that your future spouse likes to listen to. Maybe you guys also have some stories about your travels that they like to listen to, or they just like the way you do things. I feel like you guys too here with the Page of Cups, this makes me think of someone who is romantic in their personality and their looks. So I feel like this person likes this about you guys. Like there's something about you that is like artful or is like pretty, like a painting, or interesting, like how art can be interesting. This is how this person thinks about you. I also think this person likes how you're very generous here with the Six of Pentacles. So maybe you guys give a lot of your time. Maybe you guys even help with charity, like donations, or you just help people with your emotions. You're giving people, like you have sympathy, you have empathy, you care about people. So I feel like this person could like you guys for this reason, because when someone travels a lot or is learning about different cultures, that requires like sympathy, empathy, and understanding of different beliefs and perspectives while, you know, being respectful. Because obviously, like if you're going all these different places, you might encounter ideas you might not necessarily agree with, or you might not necessarily disagree with, but you always have to be respectful, right? So this person can tell you about these stories and you're not closed-minded, you're pretty open, so they feel comfortable with you because you complement their personality and how they do things in the world. They also like you because you're able to do your own thing and shine very brightly with the sun in whatever it is you're doing. I feel like you guys easily find success because of your personality, your talents. Many people want to spend time with you and be around you because you're very uplifting. So now I'm going to put down my next set of cards for you guys and see what else is coming through. Okay, with these cards here, we have dancing shoes, sucker for you, water it, heavy weight, and wise owl. So, what I'm seeing here for the dynamic between you guys is I feel like you guys like to maybe travel a lot together, or you just like to go out a lot of places together, like good restaurants, or let's say like going to a place like a beach at night, going to a museum, like just interesting things you like to explore and do together. Like this is someone, whether they're a girl or a guy, you're interested in marrying, this person takes initiative. They want to actually have fun and do stuff in life. I also feel like this person's going to be attracted to you because of some type of independent qualities you have. So with water it, it's like, oh, lead with love, nurture yourself, tend to your own garden. I feel like this person likes you because you know how to take care of yourself mentally, emotionally, physically. They know how to do that too. So it's like both of you guys are fine, independent. But when you come together in a relationship, you're able to maintain your own sense of independence, have your own lives, but also join together to have something good in a romantic partnership. So you guys will match each other very well because you both have some sense of independent or independent traits in your nature. And I also see here too, like this person with sucker for you, they will do a lot for you. I don't want you guys to hear independent and think, oh, this person won't help me if I need it, or, whatever like that. No, this person is independent, but they will help you. Just like they don't want to be with someone who, doesn't have their own life or just wants to be in a relationship. They want to be with someone who has their own interest, has their own hobbies, can carry a conversation. I feel like you guys are like this, of course. This is why you picked this reading. But I'm just saying, like, I don't want people to hear this and think, oh, this person won't support you. This person will come through for you when you need it. Like, if you need extra support at certain times, like it's a hard time in your life, this person will be there and help you with heavy weight. So, like, let's say if you have family issues, this person will listen to that and help lift that weight off your shoulders. They're not going to be here just for good times. They're going to be here through the hard times as well. So this is a really good person to be in a partnership with. And wise owl, I feel like both you and this person match each other in the way that you're both very smart. And I also think you both are kind of described as old souls here with this owl card. It's like you're both old souls. You've both been here many times. Like you're both very wise and knowledgeable. You're people that can adapt to many different situations. People want to come to you for advice because you just know like the right things to say. You have the right solutions to work problems out and make things right. So you both also complement each other in love in this way. So now I'm going to put down my last set of cards for you guys and see how this person might look like. So with these cards here, we have young, dark eyes, resting B-word face, and short hair. So what I see here is 3 of these cards have light colored hair. I know with dark eyes we see here the woman in this card has dark hair, but all the others have light fair hair. So I feel like it's possible this person will have lighter colored hair, like light brown, blonde, whiter hair if this person's older. But this person could also bleach their hair as well. That's possible as well if they don't naturally have lighter colored hair. I feel like this person looks younger for their age if they're older. But in general, this person looks a lot younger than people their age. I feel like this person too, they could have youthful qualities in their personality, like always wanting to try something new, always learning. This person too could have dark colored eyes here. Maybe they have intense, more fierce kind of eyes with the dark eye color and maybe the shape of them, like with resting B-word face. With this card, it kind of gives me a vibe of like they have an intense stare. Like when you see this person look at you, it's kind of like shocking, like, oh, like the person kind of looks mean, but they're not really mean. They just have that look because of like the way their features are. their expression. It makes them look kind of abrasive, but they are someone who's really nice with a youthful personality, a youthful look. And also another thing to add on about their hair with short hair. This is definitely someone, regardless of their gender, they keep their hair short. They like to style it short, cut it short. This kind of adds to like their personality, kind of feels not rebellious in the traditional type of sense of like they want to break the rules. They're more so rebellious as in like shorter hair kind of makes me think of someone who likes to be like more fun and try new things, like adventurous type of person. So that was your reading group number 2. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. If you did like it, consider liking the video, subscribing if you haven't yet, hitting the notification bell so you don't miss any other videos like this. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye. Welcome to your reading group number 3. So you chose the Rose Quartz Heart, and with your cards here, we have Servant, Liberator, and Student. So for your future spouse, what I see here is, I feel like this person could come from a really difficult background. Like this person could have grew up in poverty. This person could have had to like support their family while they were still in school as a teenager or a younger child here with Servant. This makes me feel like someone had to do something as a duty, not really a choice. So this person obviously could have wanted to help their family if they grew up poor, or maybe they had to so that, you know, their family and them would be able to stay someplace and not have like a worse circumstance. But a really great thing here is that this person's kind of like an underdog. So while they started out with really difficult circumstances, they liberated themselves through education and working really hard. So this person here with Student, this is someone who really tried to get into a good school, or maybe if for some of you guys, if this person had to drop out of school or they had to pause school to help out their family, I feel it's like they revisited school, they went back again, and they were able to prove themselves. This person really values education because of their circumstances of coming from poverty, from coming from not a lot of money. So this person had to fight really hard to get money to improve their life. They had to fight really hard to be seen as someone smart and worthy of opportunities, because they could have been discriminated in some way as well. Like it could have been like maybe their culture or their background, like people could have discriminated against them as well. Or just being poor, people can discriminate against you in some way, right? Like if you don't have a lot of money, people think, oh, you're never going to succeed because, you know, you're working to help your family. How can you go to school? Like this person went through a really difficult circumstance like that in some way, but they have overcame it. And now it's like in their life, they could be someone who teaches other people. They could help people in their community, or they can help educate people who don't have financial knowledge to improve their situation. I feel like this person too could also be like a professor or a teacher now. Or they could be doing something with finances and helping people manage their money, get their life on track. So this is a really accomplished person. They overcome a lot and they're in much better circumstances now. So it's like because of what this person went through, they help liberate other people and help them get better circumstances like how they did. Or because they're an underdog, they like to fight for other underdogs so that they can get their break and achieve more. So this is a really cool person, a really helpful person. And also this is someone who is very humble because they know what it's like to have extreme difficulty and issues in life when it's not your choice. It's like a circumstance, but they know how to overcome it and light the way for others. So I'm going to put down some more cards and see what else we can find out about this person. Okay, with these cards here, we have the 7 of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands, 5 of Swords, the Chariot, 4 of Swords, and the 7 of Swords. So with these first 3 cards here, this person is someone who has done a lot to achieve whatever they have. So it's like they're looking at everything they have planted, they're watching it sprout and grow, and now it's like they have their own garden that they have taken care of and they want to enjoy it now. I also think this person, it doesn't necessarily have to be negative, but I think they struggle at times with things being slow or having to be patient, but that's coming from their place of always having to work hard for things to happen. So if something doesn't happen quickly, it kind of reminds them of growing up and always having to work hard, always having to wait when, it's something they could have been justified in having, or they were denied things they should have had. So sometimes having to be patient or wait kind of upsets them. So they could be someone who wants to go fast. They might have trouble being patient with things, or sometimes they might be a little abrupt with their actions or their words, but it stems from that, their background. But I don't think this person will direct it towards you. It's just like a trait they have. Like sometimes they might be impatient, or say things that kind of make people be like, what? Something like that. But interestingly here too, with the 5 of Swords and the 7 of Swords, there is a mirroring here with your reading, because both of these cards, while they are a little different, they do give me similar vibes in some way. So I feel like maybe both of you guys are underdogs. Maybe you guys relate to this too, like having to work really hard to get what you have, having to fight against people who are oppressive against you. There's something here where it's like you guys find a kinship with your life experiences. You feel like, okay, we both had to fight to get what is ours. We both had to prove ourselves when, you were always working hard, you were always deserving, but for whatever reason, your circumstances made it so it was harder. So this person really likes to spend time with you and be around you because they feel like you at least understand. Even if you didn't go through the same thing, it's like you at least understand, or you have been through something similar. So they feel comfortable with you. This person feels like they can rest around you. And with the Chariot here, it's like this person wants to have success with you. They want both of you to be sitting at the throne, happy, enriched, having everything that you guys deserve. So this is someone, because of their experience too, they're not going to leave you high and dry. They're going to take care of you. You're going to take care of them. Like there's something here where you both are, you're both wanting the best for each other, and you relate a lot through your own life experiences, which strengthens this marriage and this bond. So I'm going to put down my next set of cards and see what else comes through. Okay, with these cards here, we have delayed messages, full of love, playfulness, cold serving, twist, and turns. So what I see here is with cold serving, I feel like maybe both of you guys are people who could seem more detached to others, but when you're in this relationship, like you both open up to each other, you both support each other and let out a side you can't really show other people, or maybe you guys don't trust other people as much. So like when you have this relationship, this marriage, this person's going to make it so you can more easily trust people again. They are going to more easily trust people again as well because of you. So it's like you mutually help each other through your previous life experiences, and you level each other up, or you help each other become like less cold. Because you both, I'm picking up both of you guys could have had life experiences that put you off other people in some way. So you're both going to help each other overcome issues with people and trust. I also think too, like maybe when you're talking to this person or when you first meet them with delayed messages, you guys could start off like somehow missing each other's message or not instantly responding. Like maybe there is a technical issue, like if you're texting this person, it doesn't go through for whatever reason. So like you guys might not start off exactly like ideal, but then you quickly realize, okay, like this delayed message, it wasn't like you or this person purposely not responding or having issues. Like it was really something that wasn't like either of you. It was a delayed message, like technical issue, or this person, like they genuinely couldn't respond, you couldn't respond. There's something like this, but then you both realize that through your conversation, and it's just funny. It becomes a funny story later on, and it doesn't obstruct the relationship. It just becomes, at the beginning it was just a hiccup. But as this goes on, this is a relationship that's really fun, with full of love. Like, again, like this is helping you open you up to something much better that you didn't think was possible, or you guys can kind of understand maybe compared to your previous relationships, like no one was really putting in effort like how this person is. And this is mutually, like you're putting in effort for this person, they're putting in effort for you. This is a cup full of love. It kind of reminds me of the Ace of Cups, emotional fulfillment with your romantic partnership. And to marry this person, of course, with minor negative messages, that's awesome. I think too, you guys will do more things that you didn't get a chance to have together. So for instance, if there's something from your childhood you always wanted to do, or an earlier time in your life, there's something you never got to experience. I feel like with playfulness, you guys will both check things off each other's bucket list. So if there's something you want to do before you leave this life, it's like you're both going to help each other achieve all those goals and dreams. And with lastly, twists and turns, this kind of adds to the bucket list message. But I also want to say here, like maybe you guys end up moving someplace you never would have thought you would live, or you end up switching your jobs, or meeting people like mutual friends you never would have thought you would have known people like this because of this person, you marrying them. It could change your life in ways you don't expect. But I feel like a lot of this is really good and it's really happy changes, so it's nothing to worry about. So now I'm going to put down my last set of cards for you guys and see what this person might look like. Okay, with these cards here, we have hair bangs, brown eyes, dark nails, and soft features. Also, sorry if you hear any noise in the background. There's a lot of noise suddenly, so I'm going to try to finish this. But with hair bangs and dark nails in these photos here, there is two people that have dark colored nails. So regardless if this is a woman or a man you're asking about, this person could like to paint their nails dark colors, like dark red, dark purple, black. This person could like to do different nail art. I also think it's possible too, with all the dark colors, it's possible that this person could just like to wear like black or more dark colored clothing, dark colored fashion, style, something like this. I also think it's possible too, this person could have dark colored hair, because everyone in these photos has dark colored hair. I think this person too could have soft arched eyebrows. This person could have dark colored eyes as well. I also think it's possible too, with soft features, this person could look younger than their age, or they could have rounded, more fuller features. For some reason too, I pick up like, everyone in these photos kind of has softer type of features. So regardless if this is a man or a woman, they could have delicate type of features, calming features. Like when you look at this person's face, they seem friendly, calm, welcoming. But yeah, that's what I picked up for your reading, group number 3. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. If you did like it, consider liking the video, subscribing. If you haven't yet, hitting the notification bell so you don't miss any other videos like this. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye.